Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here in Middle-earth once again with another Last Alliance Total War battle for you today. We have a glorious 2v2 here to show off the Lord of the Rings mod for Shogun 2 Total War. And the Last Alliance has truly formed. We have men and elves fighting side by side. We have the Numenorians here, the Kingdom of Numenor, and we have the Kingdom of Lothlorien. And they are facing off against the Realm of Mordor. And we have the Sauron of the Black Snake, so the Haradrim pretty much. And we do have the Nazgul fighting alongside the Orcs here of Mordor. We have a Isildur with Numenor, and then we also have Amdir, who is leading the Elves of Lothlorien. So this is certainly going to be exciting. I'm excited to see how this one goes down. Yeah, the Black Riders guard, very cool. But yes, it does look as like there's a Galadrim sworn in sword line, or I should say axe line really. Prepared. Looks like we've got Amdir guard as well, and they are hidden. They were initially until like the very last minute here, it seemed. So they're gonna catch the orcs off guard. I'm surprised they haven't just charged in, to be honest. Like, I mean, they are kind of boxing up here, are the elves? They're obviously worried about the cav here. It does seem in this mod that mostly evil factions have more cav than the good factions, and elves and the Numenorians. It's not like they're much in the way of cavalry. But there you go. The Orcs get in there, getting stuck in, and that is the first bit of combat underway there. These are some Orc warbands, pretty basic stuff. And yeah, they're both getting underway. There we go, we see them both go in, clashing. There you go, boys, keep whacking each other. They're kind of whacking each other from a bit of range here. That's a bit funky. But yes, if you haven't checked out the Last Alliance mod, and you want to check it out, and you've got Shogun 2, it's definitely worth doing. It's an amazing mod, has a really good campaign that's getting updated constantly along with the rest of the mod. They're currently working on like doing some custom maps, which I'm really excited to see some like custom maps for this mod. I think it'll be amazing. These tribes and slingers here are getting absolutely outgunned right now by Numenoran archers. It seems like the Haradrim having a bit of a problem when it comes to getting close to the Numenor. The cav here though, these serpent cataphracts are definitely going to do some good work. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the Last Alliance mod, I recommend you do so. The link for it will be down in the description. Definitely go and give it a look. And here we got some wargs. They're getting stuck into some Numenoran infantry here, so some Numenoran armored swords. And they're also trying to go after Amdir, who's lost 20 men from that charge there. The Nazgul doing some good work, not losing a single man. These wargs are actually pretty tough as well to take out. So gonna need some pikes in the back end. These Numenoran pikes, excellent sort of counter to those wargs there. Looks like we've got pikes in the front line here as well. We've got some pikemen of Morannon, which are a pretty elite pike unit. They're going up against Sworn, and looks like the Sworn are losing this fight. I think with archer fire, once the pike poking at them, having a few issues there. Looks like the warband are doing okay, beating back these Amdir guard. I feel like in some areas the line for the elves just seems very thin. They look like they're stretched out. But yes, if you're enjoying all things Lord of the Rings, I would like to see some more Last Alliance Total War as well. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. As well, we've made it to 10k. I guess we're working towards 20, 11k. I guess baby steps maybe. But yes, we're working our way towards the next 10, I guess. We've got the Nazgul charging in. He's actually managed to get a nice kill here on some Numenoran archers. He hasn't really. Looks like he's kind of pulling through them. He's trying to get like in one side and out the other. I don't know how, like, if the rules for pulling through are like as strong in like Attila, like as they are in Attila. He certainly didn't seem to get punished by that, and it also seemed like the archers didn't get suffered too much. Nazgul are going in though now, and looks like they're getting, losing some more troops now, down to 50 out of 60, and dropping a bit more. Getting shot in the back by these Numenoran archers, and I also think Amdir is also shooting into Nazgul as well. They're trying to support those pikemen here who are starting to waver themselves. So they are winning, apparently. And they've got more pikes on the far side as well, so yeah, trying to pressure those flanks with those pikemen. We've got heavy infantry as well for Numenor coming forward to try and counter the Nazgul. And here we go, it looks like we're going to see a sandwich in a sort of way between the cataphracts over here, and we also have Desert Warriors setting up over here as well. But yeah, the cataphracts, and also looks like the wargs going to sort of flank on two different sides here and hit the Numenorians where it hurts. Looks like they're going right between their lines, going for a rear charge maybe on pikes. Don't know what they're going for really. Just looking, maybe just sniffing out some options. Yeah, the Haradrim have very much attacked. Obviously, they are stronger in their cavalry in Shogun 2. They haven't really got the greatest infantry. Their best infantry is actually a hybrid unit Horrors of the Desert, which are a spear and bow, like infantry unit. But I don't think they brought them today. These Desert Warriors, they're nothing special, if I remember correctly. And yeah, you can already see wavering at 204 out of 220. And there you go, got some cataphracts already going in. And then to back them up, we've got Desert Warriors charging from the other side. So the Desert Warriors need to just kind of like tie these guys, these heavy infantry down, and then the cataphracts can just charge them. Like, they're doing a lot of damage to these heavy infantry, which are a spear unit at the end of the day as well. They're doing well there. The forces good seem like they're doing pretty well right now. Nazgul down to 17 out of 60.
We concentrate in
that is not good. But yeah, the chap there saying the ammo is low for Lothlorien, so that's not a good sign. Because obviously the elves rely on that archer ammo to really excel, and obviously to shoot the general here as well. Looks like as soon as that Nazgul gets close to the front lines, he's getting shot at. I think he's still alive. Yeah, there you can see the ring wraith. He's very bloodied up though. And yeah, if you want to get involved in any sort of Last Alliance battles, or you want to send in your own replays, whether it's a Last Alliance battle or another Total War replay, feel free to join my Discord. Links down below in the description. And if you want to get join the Last Alliance or Discord as well, I'll leave a link for that one as well if you want to get involved in their community and see what maybe some sneak peeks, and also just chat to some of the devs there about what they've got planned. Yeah, there you go. You can see the wargs get involved. They're kind of charging the back of their own swords, which I can't imagine is helping or been a very effective charge for them there. Pikes actually flanking the Morannon Pikes, I guess, trying to rout them. They themselves getting counter-flanked by some Haradrim fences.
It would be best if we concentrate on one target.
Yeah, these Numenorian heavy infantry kind of wasted. They've just been focused down here. What a waste by Numenor, really, losing that very expensive unit. Just to archers, really. Archers in this mod are really, really strong. A cheap archer unit could take out pretty much most infantry themselves. Like arrows are very, very effective. So certainly an area that you don't need to necessarily spend loads on. But I mean, some factions have amazing archers, whatever price you spend. Like Harad, I think there's a pretty decent. Also the Elves, of course. Desert Warriors getting into the back here of Pikes. These Pikes might want to think about turning around. I'm surprised the Harad won't focus these guys down, because they haven't got really anything to counter them, and their cav obviously gets countered pretty badly by the pikemen. Yeah, archers are fighting here. I think these are horrors. No, these are serpent fences as well. Alright, they're getting taken out. Oh, they have some horrors of the desert back here. Good. So they did bring some of these hybrids. They do look awesome as well. Look at these guys. Badass. That's what they are. Very, very cool. And they brought a lot of them, actually. So yeah, that's going to help later in the game when they run out of ammo and then they just have to go into melee. They can get a lot of kills just from doing that dual purpose. Mordor certainly looks like he's running out of steam here. His infantry line is pretty much dead. It's died, it looks like, on this axe sort of shield wall here that the elves set up. And it looks like the Amdir guard pretty much. Actually, though it was a thin line, they held the line well. You can see all the bodies of the orcs here. They look brutal. I'd really like to do a really big 4v4 Last Alliance battle. I think it would be fun. It'd be really chaotic. Shogun battles are so fast-paced. They're always just you're gonna miss something. So I feel like that would add to the chaos. You can see, yeah, wargs going in there trying to charge these archers that push out. No, these are axes. Oh, the wargs starting to waver as well. Whether the generals died. 47. Actually, I guess that is fairly low for them to start wavering. But here we go. Now the Serpent Lancers, and also the Cataphracts are getting in there, but they're getting stuck on their own infantry, and also Pikes here. There are Pikes actually holding up the infantry, and I think he's also holding up the cabs, so this actually could be a problem here. Yeah, I think the Haradrim might need to fall back and go in again. I think I don't think they realized where the Pikes actually were. I don't think the full unit's there. It seems like it's stretched out a little bit. But yeah, Numenor fighting on hard here. Sildur's in here as well. You can tell it's a Sildur's unit because he's got these cool units in black. He's got the stars and a moon sort of crescent on their shields. They're very, very cool. They're an axe unit as well. They're a very cool unit. They're doing okay, it seems, but they are getting charged by cataphracts, which will start to do damage. Numenor's infantry line holding for now. I'm kind of rooting for the good guys because I haven't seen the good guys win in a Last Alliance battle in a long time. But it seems like they're pushing back these Haradrim infantry. I don't think they're as good. But certainly, yeah, the fences are certainly not as good as any of the Numenorian infantry. Yeah, Mordor over here starting to die. Orc spears and pikes dying slowly but steadily.
Our ammunition has almost run out.
And I think the Elves could probably start to think about sending some troops over here. Like Galadrim spears, send them over. Like they don't really need to box up anymore themselves. Oh, this is not good. Those swordmasters and pikemen breaking here. Or wavering anyway for Numenor. They're probably going to break. I think it's because the Serpent Cataphracts are in their back lines. The Swordmasters are a bit more elite. They might hold, but the Pikes might not. The Swordmasters are a cool double-handed sword unit. There's one of them dying, actually. Let's see if we can... there's one. Looking very cool. He's running away like a coward. He's in a duel with some Serpent Fencer. And now he cowers back to his safety of his pipeline. Yeah, it looks like they're really blobbing up here. They're just kind of like standing on top of each other here as Numenor trying to avoid getting charged. But if anything, it's just offering a bigger charge target. Just gonna, I mean, have the pikes back to back, I guess, if you want to try and do that move. Yeah, Numenor desperately fighting down. He could do with some elven support, I think. Yeah, he's kind of
our ammunition
fumbling
has
a little
run
bit.
Out. May I suggest, my lord, we concentrate
still guard here,
just
get them in the front
target.
lines, get Isildur in there. Yeah, you can see Numenor and Pike should not be being beaten by swords and spears. They should be keeping these guys at range, but I think they're getting flanked. And there you go, got the Isildur guard going in, they need to. I don't know if we'll find Isildur, but he is in there. It's just a very cool looking unit, and I do like that they've added so many heroes as well, like so many unique generals. It's something that obviously in like Dawn of Stays they're doing gradually, but like with every faction that like it's added, because obviously there's a campaign already for Last Alliance, they're already obviously like needing faction members. So when you get a new faction in Last Alliance, you get a load of cool unique generals as well, which is awesome. And in the campaign as well, you get even more. I feel like I can't remember how many there are for Numenor. There's one or two. I feel like there's definitely, when I did my Numenor campaign, there's a lot of names I recognize.
Our army is running from the field.
We
must rally our men before all is lost.
This is gonna be painful. This is gonna be nasty here. Serpent Lancers into the back lines here. All the pikes. Oh, that's brutal. They just absolutely mowed those guys down. That's a dead unit of pikes if I've ever seen one. And that's a really good shot. I mean, we've got Nazar here with his great Shah Guard going in, routing a heavy infantry. Yeah, there goes one of the pikes. That's routing at 88. The other one here, 109, still looking okay, but they're very squashed. Numenor here, Mike Fumble and Costa, the forces good the game. I don't know, but it seems like Harald's in a really good situation still, and Lothlorien is still fighting the realm of Mordor here. Mordor, doing credit to them, has kept themselves in the game with these like Moran and Guard, the spears. I mean, it's anything. The Elves have kind of, after their initial success, have not taken advantage and
we
flanked
must rally
these
our
guys.
men before all is lost.
It's all we're going to do is flank them, outflank them, and rout these guys. And they could be over here now helping Numenor, who's really struggling. Yeah, Isildur is losing decisively. That's not good. And his pikes as well down here are not having a great day. These fences are earning some decent chevrons as well. Don't know if they started with that many. Hold on, men of Numenor! The Elves are coming! We cannot fail the Last Alliance! Oh, I think I see pikes breaking. Yeah, actually, it's a bit of a mass rout now taking place here. We've got heavy infantry, pikemen all breaking it. It's just going to be Isildur left on his own, fighting. Maybe he's got the ring with him right now, and he's like, I cannot give up my precious. I don't think that's Isildur there. Don't think so. Just kind of look pretty unique. I think if I see him, I'd know I saw him. Don't think he's fallen yet. Oh, I think I don't know. Hard to see if he is alive. I keep just thinking I see him because they've got like it's like, oh, he's got a crown, but it's not. Everyone's just got like swan feathers on the side of their helmets, which does not help with identifying him. Maybe that is him there. That might actually be Isildur, I think. He's not bloodied up. And most of the rest of his unit is bloodied up, but this one person there is not bloodied up, and I'm presuming that is Isildur. He's not bearded like he is in the movies. I guess they went for a much more youthful look. But yeah, exhausted, concerned, casualties sustained, losing decisively. Yeah, the elves are gonna be up against it, but it looks like they have actually just routed Mordor. Mordor is gone pretty much, bar one warg unit here. Some pikes returned from Numenor over there. They're gonna need those. Get them back in the game. The elves here might be able to win this.
Are as unsteady as an egg on a stick. They flee the fields like cowards.
I do like that. That is funny. Our allies are as unsteady as an egg on a stick. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, they haven't quite given up yet, but they are nearly out. These heavy infantry down here fighting on hard, giving very much like Founding Guard vibes with shields and spears. And there you go. I think they are just about to go. Yeah, there they go. And that is actually Numenor gone. Isildur's broken as well. And the cav over here is helping to rout that pike unit. And they're down there somewhere. Getting routed. Now it's the elves versus Harad with a little bit of Mordor left. But it looks like the elves aren't slowing down. These old realm archers, I don't think they have much ammo, or if any. They're going straight in against horrors of the desert, who are going to get off some volleys. And here we go. In go the old realm archers. They've got axes instead of like double-handed swords, like was typical of the elves. Yeah, in these guys go. Start slicing and dicing. But Lothlorien.
Stay on guard.
I do like that they use like the Battle of Middle-earth like voices as well, which is very cool.
Press them back into the earth.
But yeah, it looks like they're going to do the old same or similar plan here of spears, sort of defending the rear lines, and then they're going to use archers and the axes here to actually like attack this front line. But it already looks like some of these Orem archers losing decisively up against horrors of the desert. Yeah, I mean they're healthy units of the horrors, while Gladrim archers have already been melee ones against Mordor. They're tired, depleted. We'll have to see how it goes. I'm still rooting for the elves though. Like I said, I'd like to see them win a game, the Forces of Good. It's been a long time. Here comes the cav. Serpent Lancers over here. They look like they're off to Amdir.
Our army is running from the
with
field.
His Gladrim Kingsguard.
Men before all is lost.
He's in a bit of trouble. And it looks like they're going to try and take out the cav. They're going to get the spears in here to support that. They're going to need to help out the Kingsguard here. Serpent Lancers. Yeah, Nazar's not in there. Don't know where he is. I think he's still alive. Maybe not. Maybe Nazar's broken as well. Unless he's hidden. We can't see him.
Like the wind. For the light.
Mordor's lost its warg, so it is now just down to the Haradrim.
For the light.
And they're trying to get around the flank there. You can see with some fences. They're being blocked off by a spear unit, which is very healthy. It's literally lost one man. I just get that into combat right now against the horrors. They're going to have to... Oh, it's wavering at 199 men. What? Is it being attacked in the rear?
A unit has been lost.
That is worrying. If the elves is going to waver at that, like, that high, that amount, that is concerning. Yeah, you can see more archers starting to waver here. 53, but they're also routing some fences. So that's a bigger win. No, yeah, this unit that was wavering is now repositioned. It's now kind of protecting the rear properly. The units look great, that is for sure. They really do look awesome. I don't think these Gladrim spears are too elite, to be honest. I actually think they're like pretty low tier spears are being provided to do just this duty of protecting the rear. I think that is all they're there for. So they're actually not going to be that great in melee. I think it honestly is going to come down to the archers to try and break through for the elves. And I fully back that they can do it. The archers for the elves, you know, they're pretty good.
Day. Our army is running from the field. We must rally our men
but it
before
just sounds
all
like
is
units
lost.
are starting to break for the elves. They have already fought one army. Now they're having to fight a second. These Gladrim spears, I think they've just got rear charged. I think they're really looking. Yeah, they aren't really looking the right way. Rear charged by Serpent Lancers. They've just got to protect Amdir. It's an Axe Guard here as well. One of the last few Axe units. Might be able to have some sort of pushing power, but I don't know how much. How much really? That fine Desert Warriors is a weak flank, really.
Our unit has been destroyed.
And yeah, we've got a rear charge now going on. Looks like the Harajim are encircling the Elves now. He spears in and to hold these guys back. They might be able to just break these pretty easy. There's a pretty weak unit of fencers left. Can't imagine they're going to hold forever. It's looking very dicey, and a good charge here from the Serpent Lancers, getting in amongst the Elves, battering through one spear line and into the back. It looks like they're threatening Amdir as well, who's combat even. The Elves here are wavering, 109. Some of the cav, I think, is breaking properly. One of the other units, though, is still alive. They might go for another charge somewhere else, but yeah, these Elves here look like they're on the brink of breaking. Keep fighting, men.
My lord, our general has been captured.
Oh no!
Florian's
Lothlorien's general has fallen. Amdir is gone. So yeah, his bodyguard's still there, it's still healthy. But yeah, the general is no longer there. He's been captured. Well, I don't know if you can recapture him during a battle, but that's still quite cool. That it's like, he's not been killed, he's been captured. Hordes of the Desert here, they're low on morale. They break this, they can break through the center. There's just tribesmen slingers behind. Super, super close finish here right now. The Serpent Lance is desperately trying to charge and break Amdir's bodyguard, which is now down to red morale. Oh, there you go again. His Gladrium Spear, 182, keeps wavering. And the Horrors of the Desert in the center there, in that weak center for the Harajim, are also wavering. It really could go either way right now. And it's kind of concerning that the Lothlorien troops are wavering at quite high numbers. Serpent Fences here. Sort of in behind. I don't know what the spear unit is actually trying to achieve. Keep fighting on, boys. Yeah, just gotta hope to the Harajim that these Cav here can somehow pull victory from the jaws of defeat. I mean, it's not really from the jaws of defeat. It's either way right now it could go. The Elves don't have the numbers, but they have the quality, you could say. Yeah, these tribesmen slingers in the front line, they're not going to be able to fight very well. They actually, I think, are trying to pull back, whether that's just to preserve them and stop a mass rout. There they go, they routed anyway. If they get this fencer unit here, the Elves, and they're kind of encircling the Harajim now themselves. Yeah, you can see the Gladrium Spears are now actually themselves encircling the Horrors of the Desert. That might rout them. Yeah, the Amdir Guard here still holding on. They've routed that fencer unit there. We are seeing the Horrors of the Desert also will start a wave and break there. You need to start flanking around and trying to encircle these units, trying to rout them quicker. The Cav is also wavering for the Black Snake. It is going to come down to the wire. It really is.
For the light!
Spears versus spears here. I think the Horrors of the Desert have the better quality. Maybe ever so slightly. And the Elves, and like, even though they're lower tier units, are still solid. You can see they've been like wavering quite a bit. I think just because they're getting slightly flanked. And then they steady. No other faction would that happen so many times. Like, these guys kept wavering multiple times. The Old Realm Archers there wavering. 39 of them left. They might break. You can see here, yeah, Amdir Guard in the back lines now, trying to have their influence on the game. I wouldn't stack both up in the same spot. We've been trying to encircle these Horrors of the Desert if I can. Try and support the Gladrium Spears over there, because these guys are like these two units here, the weaklings. But it really is about to go either way. This is one of the closest last split battles I've seen in a while. Hold on, Elves! It's literally who blinks first. It really is. Like, who is going to give ground? It's just 3 Horrors of the Desert now. The Elves outnumber the Harajim when it comes to units and possibly numbers now as well. It's a fairly battered. The Amdir Guard are fairly healthy. Well, 53. I guess that's healthy for an Elven unit. This one's pretty healthy at 73. At this point in the game, that's healthy, especially when they fought one battle over there. Really could go either way. Balance of powers also shifted back in favor of Lothlorien. I'd say it's ever so slightly in favor of them. I don't know when Nazar was lost or whether his unit just routed, because I didn't hear anything saying, oh, he's been killed. So it might maybe think he just routed. But obviously, it's a shame he is gone, because they could have definitely done with the Cataphract unit now at the end. Start hitting these guys in the back. Hammer and ambling is what I was trying to say. I'm failing to say. Okay, here we go. Horrors of the Desert. I think they've kind of given a new attack order. Oh, and there you go. Archie is gone.
We must rally our men
evens up a
before
little
all is
bit
lost.
again. It really is going to go down to the wire. This spear unit here is not really engaged. It's just looking the wrong way. As you can see, it's just looking at nothing. It needs to kind of be given an attack order and just go in. I think there's no point trying to like defend the rear. There's nothing to defend against. Need to rout this horror of the desert here. Kill them. They're losing decisively. The other ones are combat even. Again, I would just maybe pull out like Amdir's Kingsguard or just this spear unit that's like not doing anything, and then just flank around. Try and encircle these guys. Encircling units is just massive in Total War. Just does so much damage to morale.
Oh, shameful day. Our
I think
army
more
is running
spear.
from
Yeah,
the field.
another spear
We must
unit. The
rally our
Gladrium
men
spear has
before all is
broken.
lost.
That unit might break as well, by the way. That's on red line. That's red lining. The Horrors of the Desert really going to turn this around? Oh, I don't know. Wavering at 35. There you go. That's another Horror of the Desert gone. This is now a 2 versus 4. This Gladrium spear is definitely mid-tier at best. The old realm, this Kingsguard might fight to the last unit's green morale. The Amdir axes are pretty solid as well. Without the Amdir guard, they're pretty good. Just like I said, you can get around instead of just standing off against each other, just getting behind. That's what Harad would be doing if he had enough men. Like this, yeah, you can just see. The spear unit here is just standing here, getting poked at, not really reacting. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine, just attack us. Like, come on, guys, get in the game. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this this replay. I know a fair few of you do enjoy the Lord of the Rings stuff. Hope you enjoy Last Alliance just as much as like Dawnless Days. I think they're both really fun in their own ways, to be honest. Like Last Alliance, like they're much more fast-paced.
Our army is tiring.
And like some factions, some very different, unique sort of like style factions compared to like in Dawnless Days. But yeah, like Dawnless Days, you get some like the Cav like can be just devastating. I feel like in Last Alliance, it's not as devastating, but it's still important to have. I think they still end up getting quite a lot of kills. It just doesn't look as devastating.
For the light.
But infantry in this can, like some of the infantry you can get, it always comes out as an infantry grind, I feel like. And they just, you need to have some solid infantry if you want to have a chance of winning winning these games. And the Elves and both, the Elves and the Haradrim both have had those here today. What are they doing? Kingsguard coming out. I wonder whether they're going to go and flank around, which is the right thing to do. They should do that. I mean, this isn't the unit I'd be flanking. It's that one over there. It's in the yellow. It actually looks like they're pulling the other unit.
Like the wind.
I don't know. Looking at the marker, it looks like they were trying to attack these Axe Guard here, the Amdir Guard. These Kingsguard are going to have insane kills because they've been firing all their arrows. Then they've got into melee, and they're still fighting at 17 men left. They're still getting kills for this nice little rear charge. So yeah, I bet they've got like 5-6 kills. There we go. I think we're going to see a mass rout. The Horrors of the Desert have finally given in, and the Elves of Lothlorien have won with 4 units left. What a bloody battle. That honestly is the closest Last Alliance battle I think I've seen so far. So yeah, thank you for the sub that sent this one in. Very much appreciated. I think he was sent in by Gomiastan, who was playing as the Elves. So yeah, a really, really good battle, really good result for the Forces of Good, managing to defeat both Mordor and the Haradrim. So we'll end the replay and have a quick look at some of these end results. And yeah, there's going to be some big kills, I think, on either side here. Like Harad and also the Elves probably going to have massive kills. Yeah, very excited to see what they've got. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. It's certainly been a fun one. And like I said, very different sort of like battle styles to like Dawnless Days. I haven't really done a siege yet for Last Lines. I don't know if like Siege is often really played. But also there's not any custom maps, just unlike the generic Shogun maps. Which aren't that great for a Last Alliance game. So unit stats here. So yeah, this was sent in by Gomiastan, so well done to him and to Peter Harv, who were playing as the Forces of Good. So yeah, it was Peter Harv as Numenor, and then we had Alumni and Aiden playing as the Forces of Evil. Gomiastan here playing with Lothlorien, and what we got, Amdir Gar getting 540 kills, and it's Amdir himself getting 431 kills, 413 with the Old Realm Archers. Old Realm Archers 349, 346, 330 with the Amdir Guard there. 298 with the Old Realm Archers. Spears getting 182, which is still not bad. But yeah, there are the rest of the kills you want to see them for Lothlorien. Then we have Alumni as Mordor, 269 kills with the Wargrides. I thought they might do the best, to be honest. They were very active. Pike's getting 209, which is good. 205 with the Black Numenorian Warriors. I didn't actually realize they brought these guys, but they're very good hybrid archers as well. Very good unit to throw in late game. Then Nazgul getting 119 kills before being focused down. There are the rest of the kills for Mordor. 221 kills with the Numenorian armored swords here. 200 kills with another armored sword. Still not bad. Isildur getting 164 kills. Pike's getting 162, which I thought they weren't doing that great, but they still did decent. Outscoring the heavy infantry with 130 kills. There are the rest of the kills for Numenor. And then we have Aiden playing as the Haradrim. 176 kills with the Horrors of the Desert. Serpent Fences getting 364 is very good for them. They're a cheap unit. They do. That's very good. Two of them actually getting the same result there. Desert Warriors 267 kills. Horrors of the Desert again getting 254. A lot of units getting over 200 kills here for the Haradrim. And the first Cav unit that got the most kills, 187, is the Lancers. The Cataphracts and the Lancers really actually did not do that great in this game. Nazar getting 100 kills there. But there you go, guys. That is today's battle. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And check out some of the videos that are appearing on your screen now. It's some awesome other Last Alliance battles that I would recommend checking out. And until then, bye for now.